It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's game one of the National League Division Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's game one of the NL Division Series. Next. Here's Rajay Davis now. And we are ready for
center fielder number 25, Rajay Davis.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up. But when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben Zobrist.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. Nothing in one. And the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Giving chase is Almora. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. This is a good at-bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that. He's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. Tyler White will bat next. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
I'll tell you what, if you want to get a lead anytime in any ball game, this is the one. Game one in the series.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he's safe. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Cabrera is on his way home. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and thrown. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And a stoppage in play as a balk has been called here. So forget about the force at any base. That'll move runners to second and third now with 2 away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up into the box now. Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman. Cesar
Slow grounder to first. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And a whiff at a good slider that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Into the box, Joey Votto. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Liner toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Ready for another chance? Rajay Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he's set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And he's back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's running towards second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Runner going a second time. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Riding in once again, Wellington Castillo. He reached on a single in his first try. Hector Neris is going to come on in relief now. He may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Way in front of a great slider that time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll... Standing in, Mookie Betts. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder.
Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Kendrys Morales.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Solarte is after it. Ready with another 2-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Paul DeLong waits on deck. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Third baseman, Paul
DeLong is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. Zobrist is there, and he'll make the... Digging in, Tyler White. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
First baseman.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. This one's down to third. DeLong scoops it up, throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Stepping up now as Dribble Cabrera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swing. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. LeMahieu is there for it. He's got it 1 away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Davis is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll try to get it going here. Here to begin the fourth. Now here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. So striding in, Yonhervis Solarte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. In now, Jorge Polanco. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a liner back through the box. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Digging in to try behind again. Rajay Davis. Brendan Nimmo will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Tony Sipp answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in the bat.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brendan Nimmo is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Ben Zobrist is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Cesar Hernandez.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Popped high in the air. And there's the first out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Nimmo. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zobrist on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. Here's Kendrys Morales. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Third baseman, number
At the
3.
plate, Paul DeLong. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Nimmo. And the inning is over. Ready once again, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cabrera going back, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in once again, Tyler White. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Votto Charging this one, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nation fouled off into the seats behind first.
Number 7, Brandon.
A windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. DeLong ranges to his right, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have the challenge.
Oh, mira eso. Wow, no puse el círculo donde era. Una reta que le digo, a mí ningún picheo me sorprende, mi gente. De 100 a 80, nada de eso me sorprende a mí. Yo le hago good timing. Se saben que yo no le puse el círculo, ahí ahora la busqué para abajo y que no se movió para abajo. Y ahora con este macañero.
Dean can never know how strong you are. Because Dean is weak. Look at what he's done to you. Locking you in here, he's terrified. He's in over his head. You have to go on without him. You have what it takes. You have to kill Lilith.
Even if it kills me.
Make my death mean something. I'm counting on you, Sam. Don't let anyone or anything get in your way. Not even Dean.
And I'm ready for the next step and to make sacrifices. But I want a university that believes in me the way that I do. Here at Maryville University.
The catcher, Salvador.
13, Salvador.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else. Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Troy Tulowitzki goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. High pop-up. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Trevor Story. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The first baseman,
now here it comes.
19,
Joey Votto is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
right fielder,
Mookie Betts stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays right fielder at 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Ready for another chance? Kendrys Morales. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner scores from second. The relay, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now what? Now you wait.
Digging into trying. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Boy, and here's a deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run. Digging in once again, Albert Almora, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner towards short. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit. Striding in once again, Melky Cabrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is line to left. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Oh, pero tú tenías más más que yo y me subí arriba.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Adam Ottavino will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with two gone.
Number 0.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And Castillo will make the catch for out number 3. Digging in for his second at-bat.
Center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Tyler Lyons comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Well, no surprise from this manager. Infield overloads the right side as they'll try to force the hitter to avoid the shift. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready.
Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He homed earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Karen O'Day will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back slider, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning. Number 7, Danny Salazar.
Ok, vamos a cambiar mi cámara ya. Venimos para mi cámara regular. Esta es la cámara de los padres.
Hernandez.
Chenga 5 slides. Chenga 5 slides. Tómala.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. In is Joey Votto now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. From the stretch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Throws him a sinker, then a changeup. They look the same, but obviously the action is different. The sinker a lot harder. The changeup floats a little bit longer. But the key is he wants him to swing the bat at that ball, and he's getting it right now.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. White is there for it. Makes the catch. And Tyler White will bat next. He'll start things out for us here. Eric Hosmer will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Tony Watson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a ground ball to his left. DeLong. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Swing and a line drive, but foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And 2-out success means Troy Tulowitzki will bat this inning. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a ground ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Betts is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Here's Kendrys Morales. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Striding into the box, DeLong. Manuel Margot will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 7.
From the stretch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Tony Kemp will get a chance to swing the bat here.
Ahora me traen su lito y yo le meto el viejo Marcelo.
And he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Marcell Ozuna will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for strikes has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Here comes another 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. Chris Withrow enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Yangervis Solarte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Yangervis Solarte.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And a whip at a good slider that time. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
It's a big spot right here. 2 runners on. And you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now, you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brandon Nimmo becomes the first out in the 9th inning. But that'll be off the wall in right center. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he is in safely as well. A huge at-bat there. They've turned this game upside down and lead it now by a run. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. 1 out and a runner on second base. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Grounded softly to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out, needing just... So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force. Indeed, the very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Chapman ready, the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Hosmer will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. He's set and the pitch. Trevor Story started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Another 2-2 offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And that is swung on and missed. And things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Aroldis Chapman. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Game 2 of the NL Division Series is next. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 16.
This is line to left. Smith has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Safe. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him. In is Joey Votto now. And at first for him following the one-out single. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding in, Mookie Betts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is line foul over the Orioles dugout.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Polanco into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in. The runner scores from second.
El Lindinel haciendo de sol.
At the plate, Paul DeLong. Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Throw in time. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Line to the right side. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that'll hop over the wall out there as he starts the home first with a ground rule double. Asdrubal Cabrera stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
DeLong has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. Stepping in, Eric Hosmer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone. Ben Zobrist comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
To second for one. And he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. Into the box, Brandon Nimmo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. Stepping in, Yonhever Solarte, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. At the plate, Albert Almora. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Number 5, Albert.
Swing and a liner. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Salvador Perez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 4-1. The 1-0 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Seriously?
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Tony Sipp Enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runner's back. He's set. Here it comes. Kipnis runs. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. This is in the air to right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And that misses 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hernandez settles under it near second, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cesar.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Kipnis has it, and he is out at second base. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
The first baseman, number 19.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Otto here, 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there. First offering on its way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Zobrist has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Malik Smith. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming in is Almora. He's there and records the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. DeLong has got it, and stepping in and ready for another shot, Kendrys Morales. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth. Digging in to try it again, Paul DeLong. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Zobrist giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 5.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Left fielder number 50.
Here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Nimmo, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Kipnis will put this one away. And here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Hit out towards second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop up. Story is there for it. 1 away. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A base hit in his first trip. A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. The second for 1 on to Votto, a double play. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Joey Votto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit back toward the mound. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Mookie Betts.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it. Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Striding in, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in once again, Malik Smith. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw won't get him. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Tyler Lyons is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Now, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to...
1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1. Ready now, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Right fielder number 7, Brandon.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think...
And hang on, he's out. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch.
Morales.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Polanco is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready once again, Paul DeLong. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a liner. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Albert Almora. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit on the ground to short. Polanco is right there. Throw on to first. A 3 pitch. Ready for another shot now. Yohannes Solarte. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Votto, and there's 1 gone. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting at it is Almora. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing, and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Ready for another chance. Melky Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Slow roller back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start.